LCA at ArcelorMittal in order to do what is called eco-design, really. And so we use it to eco-design our products, our processes, but also our strategy. LCA is absolutely an essential tool for us and for people who make policies at European level. Each time we launch a new steel application, there will be an LCA before it starts, and sometimes a simplified one, and it will tell us that this is good, this is not so good. So we will not launch the product until we have gone a couple of steps in a kind of eco-design improvement cycle before it goes on the market. We also do it for our own processes. You know, we have a large CO2 footprint in the steel sector, and we have been working for the last 10 years to make steel by cutting emission by 50 to 75%. At a practical level, there are a lot of databases out there, commercial ones, I think, which don't use our data, which would be okay, except that the data they use are not good. The other point, which is very, very important for us, is the business about end of life and recycling. So metals in general and steel in particular can be recycled over and over again. If you produce 1 ton of steel from iron ore, it will come back several times, and eventually it will be used as 8 tons of steel. That's a fantastic multiplier. There is a leverage effect. The policies makers, they should really act at 2 levels. First, they should make sure that the policy they put forward, at least, this is a kind of minimum standard, uses LCT, life cycle thinking. Life cycle thinking is not enough. I mean, not everything is not completely related to environmental bad performances. We are working to produce goods or materials for making goods which are needed for people to have a good standard of living. So all these positive things are completely missed. We need not necessarily regulation, but rules that people should follow, because we don't need the confusion that you know, someone mentioned EPDs. It's a very technical thing, but I mean, there are EPDs coming up everywhere in the world, especially in Europe.
What is an EPD?
It's an environmental product declaration. Okay, so environmental product declaration, they are in France, in England, in Brussels, in Germany, and they are different. And it takes a lot of time, and it creates a lot of confusion. Everybody has a good. Each APD is well meant. It's a good. It looks like a good idea, but the piling up of all these things is not a good idea. So some order, not necessarily someone dictating things from the top down, but someone getting things organized more reasonably would be a big help.